Now the birth of Jesus the Messiah took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. "Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel, which means God is with us." When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took her as his wife, but had no marital relations with her until she had borne a son, and he named him Jesus. That was our reading for the week from Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. For the past 3 weeks, we have focused on waiting. And this week, we're being asked, what if you got what you were waiting for? When my first daughter was born, I waited anxiously and nervously for the entire 9 months. She couldn't get here fast enough. On the morning of her birth, family boisterously lined the waiting room. We are not quiet people, so the impending arrival of a first grandchild translated to a lively affair. The days following her birth are suspended in my mind with much of the same excitement. And then we went home. As I held this beautiful, nearly 9-pound baby girl, I realized that after all of the preparing and anticipation, she was finally here. Now what? Be it joyfully, prayerfully, or perhaps fearfully, we are approaching the final days of Advent. If you've ever spent any time with a child who woke up at 2 a.m. hoping to catch Santa, you know that the exhaustion and crankiness can quickly begin to creep in before Christmas even concludes. Family goes home, excitement subsides, and the newness of the gifts we've received starts to wear off. After all that waiting and all that preparing, regular life can come crashing back in quickly. And if we're not careful, if we're not intentional, the time for celebration can seem fleeting. But with the birth of Christ, we were all given a gift that is worth celebrating and pursuing every single day. Emmanuel, God is with us. Even when the anticipation dissipates, God is still with us. When we face sorrow and grief, God is with us. Maybe you're facing a now what moment today. You can rest in the assurance that God is with you. His mercies are new every morning, and that kind of newness doesn't wear off. What a gift we have been given. What an incredible thing we are waiting for. No matter where we are on December 25th, we should boisterously and loudly receive the eternal gift we were given in that lowly manger in the little town of Bethlehem. As we prepare to proclaim the birth of the Messiah, as we sit in these final moments of anticipation, may we also be preparing room in our hearts and our lives to not wonder, now what? But to live more fully, more robustly in this beautiful gift we've been given.